Hey, all right, everybody, how's it going? Now, I haven't done a video for a while, and I am a bit behind on the old SMMT data, because when I had a look at it last night, I had a quick peek, because I forgot all about it. I was shocked. I'm quite shocked at what it said. And the biggest shock is petrol cars. Petrol cars are down 14.2%. That's quite a drastic drop. From 2023 last year to 2024 this year. Now, some people, they like to come in the comment section and say there's no point talking about monthly stuff, you should do it every year. But it is good to know what's happening every month, because you get an idea, because the last few months petrol cars have been down, and they're down even more. They're down quite a lot. I'm quite shocked by it. Now, another shock is that electric cars are up by 24.5% this month. Now, a couple of months back, and I've said this before, people, the people who hate electric cars, the usual suspects, they were saying that electric cars are all over. It's the end of electric cars. Now, I know they're going to be crying and going, yeah, but it's because the dealers got to push them. Yeah, it is. It is, because that's what the government has told them to do, and that's what they're going to do. So if you hate electric cars, it's tough luck. The government is telling them to sell these cars, otherwise they're going to get fined. So what are they doing? They're selling these cars. So obviously there's a lot of deals around nowadays. Now my brother was talking to me. He said his niece might be getting an electric car. She was thinking about buying one because the finance terms were better than a BMW something or other. She had, I think it was a diesel or petrol maybe, I don't know, a BMW. But she could get a Volkswagen ID4 for less weekly, something like that. So she's thinking about getting an electric car. My friend has just taken delivery of his electric car. So people are actually getting electric cars, because I know there's going to be some people in the comment section, they're going to go, oh, pre-registrations, blah, 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 this, that and the other. But it doesn't matter. All these cars eventually get sold. They don't get stuck in a cupboard somewhere. They all get sold and they go into the public's hands, okay? So it doesn't matter if they're pre-registered or they got a deal or they're this, that or the other. They all end up as used car sales or whatever. They all end up in a big car pool, okay? So there's no cars getting hidden. There's no cars getting hidden in a cupboard or under the carpet. They're all getting sold to somebody. So I'm waffling a bit now, aren't I? So diesel sales. Let's have a look at the diesel sales. Diesel sales were down minus 20.5%. Now remember September, and everybody was going, even not Jeff, I think he did a video about it, and they were all going, oh, sales of diesels have shot up, and private sales of diesels have shot up. But the actual change of diesel sales in October is down 20.5%, which is a massive drop. And they've only got, in 2024, October 2024, they've only got a 6.2% of the market. Now, BEVs for October 2024 have got 20.7% of the market, which is that's just a sniff away from the 22% that the government have told them to sell. So they're only a sniff and a whiff away this month I mean now, from the actual 22%. For the year to date, it's 18.1%. So that's sneaking up as well. But BEVs sold in 2024, October 2024, BEVs sold 29,802 cars. And out of diesel, petrol, BEV, FEV and HEV, BEV was the only car sales that were up. All the other ones were down. Diesel was down, petrol was down, FEVs were down, and HEVs were down. BEVs were the only ones that were up. Now I know people are going to be screaming and shouting in the comment section again, saying, yeah, because they're putting deals out and they're blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It's happening, isn't it? The government have set out rules, and obviously the car dealers, are obeying by these rules, isn't they? That's what's happening. It's going to happen. So is there anything else to note? Oh, and it was a good month for BEVs. And if I go to October by brand, people might be thinking, yeah, it was flooded with Teslas. No, it wasn't flooded with Teslas, because in October, Tesla sold 971 cars. So 28,000 something or other was not Teslas. And Tesla was down minus 63% in October. So it wasn't just people selling Tesla. It wasn't just Tesla selling their cars. It was a big mix of cars. Now, one thing I always miss out on here is, if I can find it, is LCV registrations. So if I look at them, if I look at 3.5 tons overview, let's have a look. If I look at LCV, which is, it's like vans and stuff under 3.5 tons, BEVs for October 2024 was up 57.3%. 57.3%. 57.3%. And that was BEVs under 3.5 tons, vans basically, and it said rigids, BEVs rigids, that was up 224%. Now, you might be thinking, wow, it's up 224%, but there was only 120 actual sales, so don't get too excited. But it was up. So October has been a particularly good month for EVs. Remember, a couple of months ago, everybody was saying, I say everybody, not everybody, the people who dislike EVs were all saying it's all over for electric cars, but they're still selling like hotcakes, man. I think all these deals and whatnot are enticing people in, because some of the deals are too hard to refuse. Electric cars are not becoming, they're not like out of the reach of the normal people anymore. They've a lot of cheaper ones around, a lot of smaller ones around, a lot of good deals around. So it's not out of the reach for a lot of people anymore. So there we go. So that's just my quick take on the SMT figures. I've probably left out loads of stuff, but I'm sitting in the car here because it's early in the morning and my daughter's still sleeping. So that's why I'm not upstairs doing a video. I'm stuck in the car by her and it's raining outside. Anyway, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!